Good morning student, welcome to science class. We have already discussed about mouth, esophagus and stomach. The main objectives of today's topic are small intestine and large intestine. The main terms we will learn in today's topic are absorption, egestion and villi. First is small intestine. Small intestines are roughly 7 meters long. Lining of intestine walls has finger-like projections called villi to increase surface area. The villi are covered in microvilli which further increases surface area for absorption. Small intestine is divided into three parts: duodenum, jejunum, ileum. In this picture, you can see three parts of small intestine: duodenum, jejunum, ileum. First is duodenum. Duodenum, the first part of the small intestine which receives partially digested food from the stomach and begins the absorption of nutrients. The duodenum is the shortest segment of the intestine and is about 23 to 28 centimeter long. Jejunum. Jejunum is the middle part of small intestine. It is about 2 meters in length. Next is ileum. Ileum is the last part of small intestine. It is about 3 to 3.5 meters in length. Now come to the page number 50. Let's start the reading of this topic. Small intestine. It is a long coiled tube of about 7 meters long in which stomach opens. The upper initial part of the small intestine is known as duodenum. Liver produces bile juice which is stored in gallbladder and is released into the duodenum when required. Duodenum also receives pancreatic juice from the pancreas. These juices play a vital role in the digestion. In this picture you can see liver is the largest organ of the body. It secretes bile juice and bile juice is stored in gallbladder. It is released into the duodenum when it's required. Now what is bile juice? What are the function of bile juice? Bile is a bitter tasting dark green to yellowish brown fluid produced by the liver. It is stored in the gallbladder and upon eating is discharged into the duodenum. The principal function of the gallbladder is to serve as a storage reservoir for bile. The main components of bile are water, bile salts, bile pigments and cholesterol. Bile salts act as emulsifying agents in the digestion and absorption of fats. Cholesterol and bile pigments from the breakdown of hemoglobin are excreted from the body in the bile. Pancreatic juice. Pancreatic juice is a juice which is secreted by pancreas. It is alkaline and has the highest digesting power. About 1 to 1.5 liter of pancreatic juice of pH 8 to 8.3 is secreted per day. It is watery. Come to the page number 50. Let's start the reading of this topic. The bile juice does not contain any digestive enzyme, but it helps in the digestion of fats by emulsifying them. Emulsifying means breaking down fats into tiny droplets to provide larger surface area for the enzymes to act. It also neutralizes the acidity of the food and makes it alkaline for the action of pancreatic juice. Amylase, trypsin and lipase are three enzymes present in pancreatic juice. Trypsin changes proteins into peptones. Lipase acts on fats and changes them to fatty acids and glycerol. Amylase converts leftover starch into maltose. In this picture, you can see pancreatic juice contains several enzymes like amylase, lipase, protease. The partially digested food containing partially digested carbohydrates, proteins and emulsified fats enter the ileum. The wall of ileum secretes the intestinal juice called succus entericus. Here the food is acted upon by the enzymes trypsin, maltase, sucrase and lactase. Trypsin changes peptones and peptides into amino acids. Maltase changes maltose into glucose. Sucrase changes sucrose into glucose and fructose. Lactase changes lactose into glucose and galactose. Peptides are converted into amino acids by the action of peptidases. Digestion of proteins, fats and carbohydrates is completed in the small intestine. Note that the food remains in the small intestine for about 3 to 5 hours for digestion and absorption. Small intestine not only digests but also absorbs food. The inner surface of small intestine has millions of tiny finger-like projections called villi, which increases the surface area of the intestine. Villi contain blood vessels. The digested food passes through the thin walls of these blood vessels and enters the bloodstream. This process is called absorption. The tissue fluid called lymph flowing in lymphatic ducts helps in the transportation of the digested fat. In this picture, you can see the inner surface of small intestine has millions of tiny finger-like projections called villi, which increases the surface area of the intestine. Villi contain blood vessels. The digested food passes through the thin wall of these blood vessels and enter the bloodstream, and this process is called absorption. Large intestine. Large intestine is 1.5 meters in length and it is divided into three parts: cecum, colon and rectum. Cecum is the small, almost rounded blind sac measuring about 6 centimeters in length. Colon. Colon is the largest part of large intestine and is circulated in appearance. Rectum. Rectum is about 12 centimeters long, S-shaped tube that opens to outside as anus. Now come to the page number 51. Let's start the reading of this topic. Large intestine. It is about 1.5 meters long and consists of three regions: the cecum, the colon and the rectum. The undigested food cannot be absorbed by the blood and is passed to the large intestine. The water is absorbed in the large intestine and the solid fecal matter is thrown out through the anus, and this is called egestion. Rectum stores the feces temporarily. In this picture you can see the undigested food is passed to the large intestine and water is absorbed in the large intestine. And I hope you have understood this topic. Now you must be able to solve the following question. First is, what is the function of villi in the small intestine? Second is, difference between small intestine and large intestine. And last question is, what are the functions of bile juice? So student, we have completed the discussion of this topic. We will continue in the next class. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.